What's good, YouTube? It's the Quest of Violence and Prophecy, and man, listen, man, I'm not gonna come in here and I'm not gonna come on here and say, well, the Lakers are done. Well, the Lakers are this, the Lakers are that. You know, it's better to lose the first game. In many people's opinion, rather to go 0-2. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna. Each game is different from the last. Like they're not like the Blazers are not going to. Hold on, I forgot to do my introduction. What's good, YouTube? It's the Chris, the Right and Prophecy, and I'm here to talk about how the Blazers shocked the Lakers. But like I said, each game is different. The energy, the vibe. So in game two, the Blazers might come out all sluggish and tired, and Damian Lillard might have probably an off night. Melo probably might have an off night. CJ McCollum might probably have an off night, and everything might be clicking for the Lakers. And then we'll see a whole totally different team. You know what I'm saying? But but it's the lineup. Frank Vogel has to do a better job of managing and putting players in certain positions to succeed. You can't have Alex Caruso and and Pope, and you know what I'm saying? Like you can't have those guys out there in the court. Now they could be your bench players, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think Cook I think Cook facilitate the ball better than Caruso does. Even though Caruso, he'll get there, he'll get dirty, he'll scrap and fight for extra, possessions and stuff, but he can only do so much. I think Cook should be the point guard moving forward. Caruso could come off the bench and give them, any type of spark. I think Pope should also come off the bench. Put Waiters. I mean, Waiters was a very good defender coming out of Syracuse. It's just that the Cavaliers didn't necessarily took the time to develop him into a superstar because they had Kyrie Irving and stuff. So, but yeah, he's a pretty good defender. And he's a solid defender. I mean, I've played with him in 2K14, obviously, and he's a pretty good defender. He could shoot. J.R. Smith, like, just put those guys in position to succeed. Frank Vogel is pushing away from that. He's not like Frank Vogel is not going to put his job in jeopardy just to save his behind, or I think Frank Vogel should put his chips in one table. You know what I'm saying? Like he should just push all his chips in one table and say let the chips fall where they may, because we don't know if Frank Vogel might be here next year. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they sign him to a 1 year deal, 2 year deal, three. I don't know, but since he had so much success with the Pacers when he, was coaching Paul George and Roy Hibbert and Wes and George Hill, you know what I'm saying? Because George Hill was supposed to be the Lakers point guard, you know, but obviously he went to the Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just game one. But it paused to concern because yes, the Lakers are dead last not in every category, but they're poorly run on the deep end. You know, if you're gonna have shooters that have confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like a J.R. Smith, like a Dion Waiters, like a Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have enough shooters. And then they surround themselves with AD, which I highly think that they gave way too much for him. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't get past the first round, because LeBron James has never been out there in the first round, or he probably may, and people might forget about that. But he's lost the first game. You know, but I think it's up there for people to debate on whether or not the Blazers have what it takes to make it a 2 lead. You know what I'm saying? So it's all up to the Lakers. It's all up about the Lakers, and it's up to the Lakers to figure it out. You know, probably next game they'll come out. They'll throw the Blazers. They'll throw the Blazers off a little bit. They'll come with a different lineup than before, or we'll probably see more of the same week game one. You know, so so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, and oh yeah, the Lakers won. I mean, the Blazers won 100-93. In the Blazers, the tricky part about the Blazers is they let teams score on 100. So that so so the Lakers scored 93 points. Well, or the Blazers defense held the Lakers offense to 93 points. The Lakers always wind up, winning by 100 and something points. I mean, the Blazers defense is not all that bad. You got Nurkic and you got, Hassan Whiteside, who's a very good rim protector and a very good blocker in his days with Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? So he could bring that Tullage with him. You still got Nurkic. You know what I'm saying? You got Carmelo you have to deal with. You got CJ McCollum you have to deal with. You got Damian Lillard. Yeah, so the Lakers is gonna have their handful, and people that say, "Oh, this game is gonna end in 4." I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna say that the Blazers are gonna sweep the Lakers. Now, a lot of people might say, "Oh, you crazy." Hey, the way the Lakers has been playing before the playoffs, it's sad to watch. It really is. Like AD is not. He's not gonna come out, scoring 50, 10, 5 every, or 50, 15, or 50, 21, and 5 each and every night. That's not him. Yes, he's done that with the Pelicans because he was the only superstar. Now that he has LeBron James, he can't necessarily do what he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? He struggled from deep. He wasn't himself in the paint. So hopefully by next game he'll switch up his game and then he'll be more active around the rim. Stop settling for jump shots. You know what I'm saying? We all know you can shoot, right? Get your tall ass in the paint and dominate. That's what Shaq's want, right? That's what Shaq wants. Shaq wants to see himself, like Shaq sees Anthony Davis in himself when he was a rookie with the Orlando Magic, right? Like, get down low, body him, draw fouls, and then if everything will, if things fall the way they may, continue the domination. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have no fight in him. He don't have no dog in him. And you can see AD is a very sensitive person. You know what I'm saying? Like, AD is not a Boogie Cousins. AD is not a Zach Randolph. AD is not a Joe Kim Noah. He's not one of those guys. He's not a Roy Hibbert. When Roy Hibbert was a two-time defensive player of the year. He's not one of those guys. He's more of a chill, relax, what I'm saying, type of dude. You're not gonna get anything out of that. He's gonna have to channel his inner self and find a way to destroy this this Blazers team. You know, because there is always, you know, stories on how, you know, Damian Leonard and Anthony Davis had, you know, rivalry when AD was on the Pelicans, and AD would give him hell, scoring 50 to, you know, 21 and 5 because he was the only superstar. That's what people don't understand. When you play with LeBron James is the vocal of that team. You're not going to come before LeBron James. I don't care who you are. Outside of Dwayne Wade, because obviously Dwayne Wade, obviously LeBron James had to cater to Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? So Dwayne Wade was that team, was the face of that team. LeBron James was just an engine. You know what I'm saying? So, but if it's anybody else, LeBron James is gonna come first. Kyrie, it was still LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So AD is gonna have to find a way to dominate the Blazers defense, because it's not going to be a great, it's not going to be I mean, it's not going to be an easy task. You know what I'm saying? Nurkic, he's a pretty good defender. Hassan Whiteside, he's a pretty good defender. You know what I'm saying? Melo, if he wants to take on the task of guarding AD, I mean, there is no mismatch unless you put one of your reserves on AD, then, or you put one of the bench players on AD. The AD, like AD has to find a way to attack. Just attack, 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 attack. You know what I'm saying? Because AD is the same age as LeBron James were when he was with Miami Heat. So if AD wants to capture his first championship, he's going to have to channel in his anger, his inner self, and just go off. Who knows? He might go off game two. We might probably see a whole different AD. Like, where was that game on? You know what I'm saying? So, but I still have the clip. I still have the Blazers sweeping the Lakers. I know in my previous video, in my prediction, playoff prediction, I had the Lakers winning 4-2. I had this game going 4-3, I should say. I had this game going to 7 games. But now, you know, like I said, one game tells me all I need to know. I don't need 3, I don't need 4. One game. All it takes is just one game. Just like in how they say in NFL, you know, playoffs. One game. All it takes is just one game to see how your team is. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're prepared or non-prepared, whether they have experience or non-experience. It is what it is. It is what it is. But like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, will the Blazers get swept, or will the Lakers get swept? Will the Lakers tie it? How will game 2 go down? All that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit that notification. Give me about like 5 good thumbs up, likes, and, you know, yeah, until next time, take care of yourself and each other.